I'm gonna try to like see if I can get a firewall like through there to burn down the enemy. And then right there, I see it moving. Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this is going to be a Diablo 4 video. I wanted to show you that there are dungeons in the game that literally cannot be completed. Now, this can be super frustrating because it can take you like 10 minutes to realize this, and you just have to completely reset the dungeon and start from scratch again. And if you don't believe me, I am going to show you the step-by-step process of how this dungeon is literally impossible to complete. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so obviously Diablo 4, a very new game, and there's going to be random bugs that happen, so it's important to cover it so that not only Blizzard knows, so they can fix stuff like this, and I will forward this to them for sure, but also so you, the viewers, know what you are going to be encountering out there in the Diablo 4 universe. So, okay, we're in a dungeon right here, and what we're doing is I've already kind of cleared the whole map. I've full cleared everything. I've scouted the entire map. I've killed every mob, and it's one of those dungeons where you kind of go through here, you do your random objectives, and then you have to fight in this little room that I'll show you, and then you have to collect animus from the animus carriers that show up on the minimap. Sometimes they don't show up on the minimap, but they're supposed to, and then they drop the animus that you have to pick up, and then you deposit the animus into the urn at the end. So the first section of the dungeon was completed right here, and then up here was where we do the next part of the dungeon. You can also drop a pin right there and be able to kind of see what I'm talking about on the minimap. But so we fought through the first section of the dungeon, and then when I show you on that next room, that's where the animus carriers spawn after that fact, after you do like the first objective, and then you get into the next part of the dungeon. But there was not even enough animus in the dungeon to go ahead and finish it at all. So here we go. You can see that I come into this room with these spikes that come shooting out of the floor, and this is where you like get into that fight to go into the next section of the dungeon, and it will unlock this door up here that opens after you clear that room. Now right here, this is where the animus part of the dungeon started, and I came down these stairs right here, or not these stairs, but this little walkway, and there was an animus carrier right here, and all of that, and everything was good. And then as I literally full clear the dungeon, I'll show you on the map that there is no animus. I didn't miss anything. I'll check every single corner, looking at the mini map. There is absolutely nothing. But just to show you and confirm here in the video, there's also a little bit of a room up here to check. Nope, nothing. So keep going down here. Check the bottom corner there. Check up here. This will only take me a couple minutes to kind of show you here and check everything. But want to make sure I have it on video just so the bug is confirmed. Nothing up here. Nothing up in here. Nothing down in here. An item, nothing. Got a little bit of a room up here to make sure I check. Okay. Keep checking up north. Nothing there. A little bit of a barrel. Check that corner down in here into the next area. And I actually swept through this like 3 times just thinking I was crazy before I even turned on the camera. But now I'm going to go ahead and be able to forward this to all of you to be able to confirm that this dungeon is literally cannot be completed. And there we go. And we checked all that. We went around, checked that corner. Okay. Check that corner, go to the left, because they're supposed to show up on the map, like I said, but sometimes maybe they don't. So let's make sure we cover our bases. We're already almost done. We're more than halfway through here. Up in there, and I'm kind of zigzagging, making sure I hit every single area. So let's check this top room, and I missed a little bit of an area. I gotta come back and comb through. It's like we're mowing the yard. We're checking absolutely everything here. Nope, nothing, and like a couple more rooms here, and that is it. Yeah, so like by now I would have usually had like one more animus carrier to fight up here in this kind of last area, and then I would be nothing to click on. So this is the area where you deposit the animus right there. And this is the last spot that anything could spawn. And nope. And nope, nothing. So yep, I went through this probably for about 30 minutes just because I wanted to make sure that I'm not crazy before I put a video out there. So feel free to let me know. I mean, if I did miss something in the comment section, definitely tell me. But I combed this whole map, start to finish, every area before the spot where you go forward to get the animus and after, and combed it many times over, showed you every corner on the mini map here on video, and just cannot complete this dungeon at all. I cannot find enough animus. You can see the bar up there like is 90% full. I'm sure I just need one more animus carrier and it would drop enough for me to fill up this animus urn and be able to very easily go forward into finishing the dungeon, but obviously it cannot be done. And you know what? I ended up finding another one. So I'd already finished recording about the dungeon bug, and then I went to keep farming, and this happened like 2 dungeons later. I got another dungeon that couldn't be completed. You can see where it says slay all enemies in the halls of assembly, and there's one that remains. Well, the one that remains is in the next area that I can't get to because it's locked until I slay all of the enemies in the area that I'm currently in. So you can't complete it. But what I ended up finding out was, let me go ahead and try to kill it with fire. I'm gonna try to like see if I can get a firewall like through there to burn down the enemy. And then right there, I see it moving. I see that red dot move and I'm like, wait, I'm hitting it. And boom, there we go. So I slayed them all. I was able to kill it through the wall. But yeah, dungeons are definitely a little bit wonky right now, and you may experience a bugged out dungeon that unfortunately you're either gonna have to come up with some crazy mechanic like I just did right here, or you're gonna have to restart it and kind of lose your progress and hope that the next one isn't bugged. So yeah, just something to make sure and watch out for, and also let us know down below if you're experiencing anything like this. I've played all of the iterations of the beta for probably over 100 hours at this point, and I've never really run into anything like this. So it's probably some super rare bug that doesn't occur a whole lot, but I did run across it, and let me know if you've ever seen it as well. I'll make sure to forward all of this to Blizzard and make sure that they can see this dungeon here that cannot be completed via the video and me talking to them and all that. But yeah, despite this bug of costing me like 30 or 40 minutes by the time I record everything on it, still excited about the game. Obviously, it's just one of those silly little stupid bugs that's going to happen on a new game where a dungeon is not functioning properly. But yeah, just a short and sweet video here to keep you in the loop in case you run across something like this on your journey in Diablo 4. So appreciate all of you. Remember to subscribe on your way out if you enjoy daily Diablo 4 content. I'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.